Back out to Perry for three. Good! Nice rebound by Jaquan Francis into Halleck again. Whalers streak ahead, 2-on-1 shot. Score! That got inside the post. The clear Whaler shot. Save! Paul Allen! Space 2-1. Puts it up from half court. Good! Justin Boyce! Front. Gotta score! The card check was able to lift it up above LaBelle. Third dribble. Pass. Quincy Sullivan with a good looking shot and hits. Gets in and scores! Halleck denies. Halleck denies again. Shot saved. Griffin Starr. Into it. Aguilar, nice little fake. Runs up and puts it in. Streaks ahead. Shot. Score! Just like that, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning, Whalers Nation, and welcome to the NCTV and NSC's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We got a little bonus coverage here this morning due to some boat scenarios. The boat that was chartered by the Vineyard was a little bit late, so the varsity game will be starting a little bit late. So we're going to give you some JV coverage. Charles Douglas is manning the camera here today, and of course we'll be over at the Bog at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink later on to bring you the hockey game. I am going to shuffle over there probably at halftime of the varsity game. But since we're here, let's give you some bonus coverage. Check out the future Whalers varsity game, the JV game here against the Vineyard. Always a good matchup. And again, the varsity game will start, our guesstimate is around 1 o'clock. And we will have some senior recognition festivities to begin the game just ahead of the game. And then we will get to the varsity game. And I'll hang out as long as I can, because we're going to go live just around 2 o'clock. The hockey game will go off as planned. And we will do what we do here for our double dip of rivalry weekend here for the Whalers. And it's always a treat when the Vineyard comes to the island. And always nice to showcase some of the guys that we don't see all the time. Again, JV coach Andrew Benson does a phenomenal job. He took over the JV squad this year, and of course is an assistant coach to Coach Ferreira, sits on the bench with the guys, and has done, again, a very, very good job with the JV squad. Kane Arroyo, the Vineyard coach for the JV guys. Of course, Mike Joyce, longtime head coach for the varsity squad. I don't know if he's got as many years as Willis, of course, with 31, but he has been around the Vineyard basketball team for quite some time. And Coach Ferrer and Coach Joyce go back many, many years with some great games, of course, and just a great competition between this one. Not quite as heated, I would say, as the football rivalry, but plenty of energy behind the rivalry here as we get set to go here. I will do my best with the numbers and the starters. Looks like, again, the numbers are different, so Vineyard controls the tap here, and we are underway. JV game, so we'll call it turning it into a triple header here, Charles. Vineyard drives in, shot from 14 feet. Floater is up and in for number 10. Again, I do not have the JV roster for the Vineyard. Looks like Ryan Tartamella in the corner, shot up by Grant, no good. Offensive rebound battle for, and the Vineyard comes away with it. That's once again number 10, weaving his way. And the Vineyard gets it set up. Stolen away, nice steal. Up for the layup, off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound though, nicely done, and draws a whistle. Colby Lucas, number 15. with a good anticipation on defense, and we'll shoot 2 here to try and even it up at 2. First free throw, no good. Again, just underway here for the JV game. If you're joining us early in anticipation of the varsity game, we had some boat delays, and we'll be getting to the varsity game as soon as possible. How's that? Our guesstimate is about 1 o'clock. Stop, pop, inside, shot is up, rolls off the rim, tapped out, and controlled by the Whalers. And an injured player will stop play here for a moment. Whalers will put it in. Clock stops at 6:54 here in the first quarter. Tyler pops out. Maybe it was just a roll of the ankle. I did not see where the injury occurred. But it is number 0 for the JV squad. Yeah, it looks like a roll of the ankle. He's up on his own power, but let's see if he can go. He's walking pretty good. Two on our score here. Again, 1:06 into the first quarter. And this is the junior varsity Whalers against the JV squad from the Vineyard. Little press here by the Vineyard. Handled nicely. Tartamello up. Good jump stop. Shot goes up. Off the rim, no good. Another rebound by Lucas. Back out. 15-foot jumper is good. Ryan Tartamella. Ryder Tartamella, excuse me. Puts the Whalers up 3-2. Vineyard deep shot from number 10, off the rim, no good. Cleared by Gavin Smith. Up ahead, layup, no good, but foul is called. And the Whalers will once again shoot 2. I believe that is Jake Grant. Lefty, pure on the first shot. Second team foul. Second free throw, no good. Vineyard clears. Across the timeline to the right wing, and it's another three-pointer up and good. So number 10 for the Vineyard has accounted for all 5 points. Nice layup and then a deep shot. Lucas loses it, and up ahead. Back in, out, floater. Off the rim, no good. Tough shot, should have probably just went up with it. And here's Lucas, fouled, no call, no whistle. 5.5 to play here in the first quarter, 5-4 Vineyard. Nice motion offense by the Vineyard, drive into the lane by number 13, he's cut off. And, oh, in and out. Looked like it was in, but flipped out. Number 11 went in for a nice layup up against the taller player, Boyan Kalpazanov. Vineyard gets it in. Floater runs off the rim again. A couple of players battle for it, and the Whalers will get possession on the held ball. Is that DC there? Whalers have no trouble with the press. Drive to baseline. Lucas, nice pass inside. Tartamella with an easy hoop. Good drive and dish by Lucas. 6-5 Whalers with a lead. Cut off, deep three again in the air, off the rim, no good. Cleared out by Gavin Smith. Smith looks up, Tartamella makes a move, back over to Smith. Shot off the rim, no good. And three is in the air, quick trigger and gathered up by number 10. Foul is called on Smith. And into the game, number 11, Alex Ivalov. Kalpazanov takes a seat. Zone defense by the Whalers. Still plenty of time for the Vineyard to shoot. Baseline drive, inside it goes. Outside three is in the air, good. Pardon me, what's his name, number 10? Jacoby what? Light. And a foul called on the Vineyard. Jacoby Light, number 10, has accounted for all 8 points for the Vineyard. He's lighting it up. A couple from deep and a nice drive for the score. Whalers with a couple of free throws here to try and tie it out. Jake Grant hits the first. 8-7 our score here. Still first quarter. 3:41 left on the clock officially. Second free throw rolls in as well. Three team fouls on the Vineyard. If they get another foul called on them, then it'll be in the bonus, but it will reset at the end of the quarter, so we'll see if that comes into play here in the first. Drive into lane, through the hands of number 12, but save, nice save. And a pass, goes off the Whalers. Still 10 to shoot for the Vineyard. Good defensive effort. 3:15 to go in the first.
Hey, horns.
Drive in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Vineyard. Here's another shot by Jacoby, but cleared by the Whalers. Quickly up the court. Through the hands of Gavin Smith. Whalers with the turnover. Under 3 minutes to play here, tied at 8. Just the first quarter of the JV game. We will have the varsity game coming up after this, of course, senior recognition game for Nantucket. 6 seniors on Coach Ferreira's squad. So we'll have a short introduction and, some good PR. 3 in the air again and splash. That's 11 points for Jacoby. For the Vineyard. He's accounted for all of the points. Up. Whalers break the press. Good pass inside. Vineyarders converge on defense and traveling the call. So that'll go back over to Nantucket. They are down 11-8, just over 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Again, this is the JV game. Into Nick Kraslev, and he passed it over to Tartamella, who draws another whistle. So next foul will be the shooting foul variety for Nantucket. Just one team foul on the Whalers. 3 in the air, just off the rim, no good. Tap, nice tap by number 10 for the Vineyard. And they can add to their 3-point lead here under 2 minutes to play. Little man-to-man defense by Nantucket. Good motion offense by the Vineyard. Here's a drive in. Stop. Turnaround shot off the rim, no good. Gets his own rebound. And back out the way. The Vineyarders can set it back up. So nice post move by number 0, but shot didn't go. He got his own rebound, and pass goes awry. And the Whalers will get it back. Pass to the middle, and quickly up, number 23 drives in. Short jumper is off the mark. Couple of Whalers in there. Number 11 grabs it and puts it up and in. Alex Iveloff for the Whalers, and it's 11-10. Under a minute to play here, first quarter. Whalers down 1. Jacoby drives in, pass is deflected, but baseline drive goes off the rim, no good. Easy putback for the Vineyard. Still 40 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Whalers got plenty of time to get a good shot off. Down just 3. Still 28 to shoot. About a second and a half difference on the clock. From the shot clock to the game clock. Good give and go pass inside. Another extra pass draws the whistle. Like Smith could have just gone up for, Grant could have just gone up for the shot, but gave it up. And another foul called. That's the 5th team foul, but not much time left here, just 24 seconds. Free throw rolls off the rim, so the Whalers have missed a few free throws here in the first quarter. 24.9 on the clock. Second free throw is good. So Iveloff splits the pair, and the Vineyarders can use it all here, up 2 at 13-11. Ten seconds left on the shot clock. Shot up, short off the rim. Whalers can hurry up here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pump fake shot up off the rim, no good. Now they had an opportunity to tie it up here at the end of the first. Whalers down 13-11. Hey, we'll take a break here. Why not? We'll make it legit here. Coming back with the second quarter, 13-11. Whalers down 2.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
I run the scoreboard here. Welcome back to John Jay. Just underway here. Another easy hoop for the Vineyard as they are now up 15-11. Again, this is the JV game. A little bonus coverage here on the NSC and NCTV. 3 in the air, off the rim, no good. So Whalers are cold from outside to begin the game. Another shot up and an offensive putback. Another offensive rebound, and number 0 for the Vineyard scores the easy hoop. They're now up 6, largest lead of the game, tipped out of bounds with 7:23 to go here in the first half. Grant puts it in, and three-pointer is no good. Smith put it into Grant, actually. Grant drives in, loses it. So back and forth we go here. And looks like a reach in by the Whalers. Called on number 22, his first. Says Owen Sullivan on my sheet here, so we'll go with that. 3 in the air and splash once again. Number 10, Jacoby, has been on fire. He's got 13 of the 20. And the Whalers take time out here at 7:03 left in the first quarter. The Vineyard has jumped out to a 9-point lead, 20-11. We'll keep it here. And again, thanks for joining us here. If you were expecting the varsity game, it will be delayed. Obviously, once this game finishes up, we'll probably have about a 20-minute warm-up for the guys. And we will announce and commentate as much as we can here. We are going to I am going to be heading over to the Bog, the Nantucket Community Ice Rink, for the hockey game matchup between the number 2 ranked Whalers and the number 7 ranked Vineyarders. Again, the varsity game is a matchup of top 10 teams as well. The Whalers are at 11, so again, playoff bound teams. How's that? And the Vineyard, number 8 in Division III as of the latest MIAA rankings. So again, 2 very, very good teams matching up here with Cape and Islands League play. Whalers get it across and set it up. 2-3, extended 2-3 zone played by the Vineyard. 3 is in the air, that's off. And the Vineyard clears, so right now the JV squad, that's a travel. Looked actually pretty close to a Euro, but in high school, that's going to get called more times than not. Good job by the Whalers to break the press. And they'll get it set up. 3 in the air, off the rim, no good. Vineyard able to run down to it, and Coach Arroyo will call timeout. Still 20-11, 6:20 to go. Well, we'll take a break on this one, why not? And come right back with the remaining 6:21 of the first half. Whalers down 9, 20-11. Welcome back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Whalers down 9 here. This is the JV game, so we'll bring you the varsity game as soon as that gets organized. Again, our guesstimate is more like 1 o'clock, and it will be senior recognition for the 6 seniors on the Whalers squad. Drive in by the Vineyard, dish back out. Here's Jacoby again, and he splashes another one. He's got 19 already. 16, excuse me. Nonetheless, Whalers defense have got to account for him. A little hesitation and stolen, and that'll be another foul on the Whalers. So Owen Sullivan called for the loose ball foul. Back into the game. Says number 12, but that is Jake Grant. Largest lead for the Vineyard now at 12, 23-11. Again, JV. And stolen. Nice steal. Up for the shot and fouled. No easy layups. Got to respect that. Good foul. Again, that was Jake Grant with a steal and drive to the left side. He is a lefty, so he'll shoot 2 here. First team foul on the Vineyard in the second quarter. First free throw rolls in. Second free throw from the lefty rolls in as well. So down 10 now. And the Whalers will set up the press. And nearly stolen. Wide open underneath, however. Number 0 puts it in for the Vineyard. So that is the problem with the press. If you break it, sometimes it leads to an easy hoop. Whalers almost got a steal there at half court. Again, extended 2-3 zone 3 in the air, splash! There you go, Gavin Smith finally hits one from deep for Nantucket, and it's down to 9. And a turnover. Drive in, left-handed layup, no good. Smith gets it back, and we'll draw the whistle for a held ball. Whalers will put it in from underneath the hoop. They can cut into the 9-point lead. Quick pass in, back to Smith. Tipped away and stolen. Nice steal by number 4 right along the baseline in the corner there. Flipped inside, shot short. Nice contest and a travel. So to head back over to the Whalers. Still 4:34 left on the clock here in the first half. Whalers are down 9, 25-16. Again, this is the JV game, so stay tuned for the varsity. They're coming up here shortly, we'll say. 3 in the air once again, off the rim, no good. And that'll be a foul on Nantucket. A little over the back by Colby Lucas, his first, team 3rd. So back to the Vineyard it goes. They can add to their 9-point lead. Man-to-man defense by Nantucket. Oh, nice back cut, and the hoop, no, missed. So a chippy missed by number 0. Oh, blocked inside. Nicely done. Kalpazanoff. Inside it goes. Lucas, nice take. Strong finish at the rim, and it's down to 7. Drive baseline, oh. Looked like some good defense, but they call the body. And another one of those, and the Whalers will be in the bonus, or the Vineyarders will be in the bonus. So the Whalers going to have to keep an eye on positioning. Drive and dish. There's Jacoby. Nice look inside, and the layup is in. 27-18, back to a 9-point lead. 3:20 to go here in the first half. Bonus coverage here on the NSC and NCTV. The JV game. So we had a boat delay. 3 is in the air for the Whalers, no good. Offensive rebound. Whalers get another chance and an extra step. Back to the Vineyard. Looking to get the lead back into double digits. 2-3 zone by the Whalers. Nice steal. Good anticipation. 3 is in the air. Fouled on the 3-pointer. So Grant will go to the line for 3 shots. He could bring it down to 6 if he hits all 3 here. 2:48 officially on the clock. First free throw is good. I heard stories of a rocky boat, to say the least. An adventurous ride over. Again, a unique home court advantage the Whalers have here. Short on the free throw, entered the box a little too early, the lane a little too early. So 2 of 3 brings the lead to 27-20 for the Vineyard. 2:48 officially left on the clock. Whalers with a press. And intercepted, the turnover once again. Whalers get it across. 3, nope, little drive in the lane, tipped away, and will remain Nantucket ball. Still plenty of time, 26 to shoot for the Whalers. 2:32 left on the game clock here in the first half. Tough spot, and makes it all the way through to Smith, and he'll get it set up here and loses it. Tried to make a move and just forgot the ball. And the Whalers have been active on defense here in the second quarter especially. Floater up, no good, rebounded by the Whalers. Lucas gets it back, fouled, no call. And a tough pass handled by Tartamella. Cross court it goes, 3 is in the air. Off the rim, no good. Whacked out of bounds by Nick Krastev. Good break by the Vineyard, a little give and go. Nice touch pass inside. And number 4 scores for the Martha's Vineyard squad. They're up now 29-20. 15-foot floater by Lucas falls off the rim. Whalers battle for the offensive rebound. And finally the Vineyard clears and out of bounds. Grant got away with a little bit of a reach, but it'll be a turnover back to the Whalers. Wilson. Owen Sullivan back in for Nantucket. And double team quick back to Lucas, and he'll make a drive. Nice step, and battle for the rebound will be the Vineyard ball. Approaching a minute to play here in the first half, 29-20 our score. Again, this is the JV game, so some bonus coverage here as we've turned it into a triple header here on the NSC and NCTV. Inside it goes, and back out for a short jumper. Again, a couple of opportunities for the Vineyarders to shoot the ball right at the rim. They've chosen to pass it off. The extra pass does draw the whistle, and that'll be shots for the Vineyard. 56 seconds left on the game clock here in the first half. Free throw off the mark with a thud on the top of the rim. Second free throw also missed, but the Vineyard tracks it down. Number 4 with a good hustle to the ball and stolen away. Nicely done. And up ahead, it'll be an easy layup for Nantucket. 29-22, clock continues to run. Shot with the left hand, no good. Good offensive rebound, and the putback is good. 31-22 now. Still 30 seconds to play. Lucas gets it up for Nantucket. Sullivan inside. Tough spot. Reverse layup, no good. 15 seconds to play in the first half. Vineyard squares around. Jacoby's got 16 points for the Vineyard to lead all scorers. Down to 5 seconds. He's going to put it up. Nope, shot inside. Blocked out of bounds. 1 second to play, so nice recovery on defense for the Whalers. Looked like Sullivan got a hand in on the block from behind. So it's going to have to be something quick here for the Vineyard. Clog the lane, and they get a shot off and score at the buzzer. That'll drive Coach Andrew absolutely crazy, but at the half, it's 33-22 again. This is the JV squad. So we will be back for the second half of play. And of course, stay tuned for the varsity coming up. 33-22, Whalers down 11 at the half.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Community media, from my point of view, is organic.
It's power.
Public access, to me, gives me an opportunity to get my word out to the larger community of the town that I can't get to on my own.
This is good programming. This is what people say, well, how come they don't ever write anything good in the news, right? This is the good news.
What we're doing is critical, it's important. We have to stay energized and motivated to do this work in our community, but understand that our real mission is to hold up our part as we encourage others to hold up their part around the planet.
So I was 14, I joined SPNN, Set It Up program, which is an after-school program. We created our own TV show that was put out in the public, and I went along, did that till I graduated high school. Currently, I work with Youth Prize. I'm their youth storyteller. I create all their media and content having to do with like telling stories.
It seems like there's been an incessant attack on black leaders and on black interest. And we believe we have a right and a duty to respond. Too often we are encouraged to think of ourselves as insignificant and as meaningless.
Getting involved in a way is telling the world no. And we need more people to say no.
People in neighborhoods can now do what only corporations could do a generation ago.
I'm here live from the mud pit.
Disability Viewpoints can cover disability issues at a little longer length, which the local news hasn't been able to do.
I wanted to share all the wonderful things that life has given to me. I thought, what better way to give back to humanity than to just share from the heart?
Conscious programming to me feels like where we want to go as human beings, where we want to feel alive.
It gives me an opportunity to talk about theater, the arts, writing, directing.
Because it's us, you know, it's the community stepping up and grasping onto their own show.
I connect my culture by myself, but Olelo provide a facility for me.
And that gave me the opportunity to go out in the field and actually use the equipment and get more hands-on experience with it.
If it wasn't for that, you know, I wouldn't be where I am doing what I'm doing today.
Not only did people come up to me and say, I saw you on TV talking about your organization, they asked about it.
And that's how I learned the value of being a producer, because you touched one life and a family that was sitting there, brought them together at that time. I really enjoyed that.
This station broadcasts a lot of different things.
Olelo is unique in that it is offered to everyone who lives on this island.
What my ancestors and my kupuna and my parents and family have done, I get to do it in my own way. Growing up, they've instilled a sense of deep responsibility as being able to keep the stories alive.
Without this opportunity, we might lose it one day.
It gives us an avenue in which we can be heard and also be seen.
And I think public access allows that.
It's given me a chance that I wouldn't have had at the bigger markets or the bigger studios.
It's a powerful mechanism that actually makes people think about things. There's news shows, there's entertainment, there's dialogue, there's debate, and that's all healthy. And I think public access gives that opportunity to everyone. I think without it, we'd be we'd be less fulfilled, I think, as a community.
Technology affords collaboration that is global and local, and it's accessible. And I think our mission has to be to continue to ensure that this technology remains in the hands of as many people as possible on planet Earth.
Whalers touchdowns!
He's got it! He's got it!
Party score!
Resilient gardens to your outdoor spaces, you contribute to the long-term well-being of the island. Introduce yourself to the Nantucket Footprints virtual garden tours and find inspiration to cultivate biodiversity. The first tour of a native meadow, curated by the Nantucket Conservation Foundation, is now available for free at nantucketfootprints.org.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Second half just about underway here. 33-22, so the Whalers JV squad's got a little work to do to get back in this one again. If you are expecting the varsity game, that will be coming up basically right after this. They'll have a little bit of warm-up time. We do have the senior recognition as well, so we'll get that going before the lineups and opening tap. And then, of course, it is a double header as the Vineyard hockey team awaits to play our boys. A matchup of top 10 teams in Division 4, number 2 ranked Whalers versus the number 7 ranked Vineyarders. And want to welcome DC Collins up into the booth with us here. Actually, he's up in the stands, but we'll call it a booth. He's going to help us out here as I'm going to have to tag out and call some hockey as the basketball game will remain on. Vineyard gets the ball here to begin things in the second half. Just underway, tapped out of bounds. Whalers missed some free throws and some chippies. Oh, ooh, nicely done to tiptoe the mid-court line. And good defense leads to an errant shot, but an errant pass leads to a turnover. Vineyard with a floater by number 11 scores. So 35-22. Largest lead of the game, 13 points by the Vineyard. Cross court, nice pass inside. And tough spot, lost his balance. And intercepted, nicely done by Tartamella, looking for some help, and he'll get it with the whistle. First team foul here in the third quarter. Second called on number 10, who has been on fire, leads all scorers with 16 points here in the first half. Nice handles by Tartamella, gets it over to Smith inside, nice look, and hoop by Lucas for the Whalers and setting up the press. Ooh, near travel as he got it across the midcourt stripe. So 35-24. Vineyard lead. Back up top, 3 is in the air, off the rim short. Whalers got numbers up ahead. Layup is up and in. Gavin Smith with the easy deuce, and it's down to 9. Trap right at midcourt, good spot, but broken. Reverse layup is in. Good hoop by the Vineyard. Number 0's had a good game so far. He's got about 6 unofficially. 3 off the rim. Again, the Whalers have just been off the mark from deep, but the Vineyard with a travel turns it over as there was a battle for the rebound. 5:56 officially on the clock. 37-26, still an 11-point lead. Good quick passing by the Whalers. Here's a drive. Foul called on the floor. Second team foul on the Vineyard. Again, shooting free throws when it reaches 5 fouls now in the high school game, and it's 2 free throws, no 1-on-1 anymore. So it puts an onus on making your free throws. Floater, tough shot. Good defense by the Vineyard. And they look to add to their 11-point lead here. Again, thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. We've got the varsity game coming. Oh, nice steal. And lost on the transition. Tartamella, or Jake Grant, quickly up to Smith. Smith will fire for 3, off the mark. Tipped inside, nicely done. Tartamella cleans it up for the deuce. Back down to 9. Again, double team. Oh, just a millisecond too late. And an easy hoop for the Vineyard. Quickly back to 11 at 39-28, 4:50 in county here in the third quarter. Nice pass inside, double teamed, and draws the held ball whistle. Will remain Whalers ball, still 22 to shoot for Nantucket. Ivalov comes in, replacing Kalpazanov. Nicely done inside. Lucas with the deuce off the inbounds. Tipped away, stolen by Lucas. And tipped away again. Looks like the Vineyard will get to it. A couple of guys on the ground, gotta love it. And another held ball will be the Vineyard now. A good effort by both teams, getting some bodies on the floor. Gotta love that. Again, this is bonus coverage for the NSC and NCTV, bringing you the JV game as the boat was a little late. So the varsity game will start a little late. And, ooh. First team foul called on Nantucket. Looked like it was pretty clean action there in the corner on the double team. Second foul on Smith. Individually, a 1-2-2 zone. Inside, outside game for the Vineyard. Three is in the air, off the rim, no good. Tapped. Nicely done and stepped out of bounds. So Jacoby unable to keep it in. Tartamella cross court, dangerous pass, but Smith has it. Get it set up. Cross court, inside. Lucas double teamed and draws a whistle. Third team foul on the Vineyard. Still 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So again, 5 fouls will be shooting for either team. Tartamella throws up a wild shot. Lucas was in good position but unable to corral the rebound, and the Vineyard will look to clear here, still with a 9-point lead. Again, we all have a late start for the varsity game, and offensive foul called on the Vineyard, so that's the 4th foul. So now things get interesting as the Whalers are officially in the bonus. So any other Vineyard foul and the Whalers will shoot 2. Lucas over to Smith, who drives in, tries to go up for a shot. Lucas grabs it. Nice pass back. Shot goes up from the left side, no good. Battles for the rebound, denied. Good block by the Vineyard. And Jacoby will gather it. So again, a couple of point-blank shots for Nantucket, unable to fall. And the lead remains 9 for the Vineyard. Corner 3 in the air, good. Jacoby up to 19 now. And the lead is 12. Good little give and go, pick and roll, and the foul called. Iveloff with a nice pass and then a good cut to the hoop. Smith saw it and delivered. And it'll be Iveloff shooting 2, looking to dent this 12-point lead by the Vineyard. First free throw is good. And a couple of subs. Jaden Williams, number 25. Nick Krastev, number 24, into the game for Nantucket. Second free throw is short. Tap back out. Short jumper, no good. Offensive board is up, no good as well. So again, add to that number of chippies the Whalers have missed. And the lead still 11 as we are just over 2 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Annoying defense up at the top of the zone by Lucas. Still 10 seconds to shoot, and Lucas jars it away. Down to 5 seconds. Ooh, nearly a double dribble. Shot goes up and off the rim, no good. Down on the ground. Tipped away, and the Vineyard come away with another shot. And a reaching foul. Bails out the Vineyard on that one. Nonetheless, the whistle called. So that finally leads to Jaden Williams coming off the bench and into the game. That's the third foul on Gavin Smith, so he'll take a break. Probably for the remainder of the 1:43 here in quarter number 3. Just a second team foul on Nantucket. Three is in the air and good. Largest lead of the afternoon, 45-31, a 14-point advantage for the Vineyard. Tartamella with a good crossover inside, and he's open underneath. Loses it. So although he didn't get the shot off, he was open underneath and unable to handle the pass cleanly. So the Whalers are going to have to hustle here in the final minute 14 if they can put a dent into this thing, get it down to maybe 10 or 9. This represents the largest lead of the game for the Vineyard at 14. Little inside out. Yeah, Jacoby leads the game in scoring. He'll be able to put up a 3 here. Contested, does not matter. And he is up to 19 points. Lead is up to 17 at 48-31. Quick pass, drive, baseline, shot goes up, no good. Another short interior shot inside that paint missed by Nantucket. That has been the story of the afternoon for the JV squad here. Again, we've got the varsity game coming up here after we finish. It'll be a short warm-up. We'll honor our seniors, 6 seniors for Coach Ferreira's team will be honored before the game. First free throw, no good. Dwayne Martin, Carlos Aguilar, one of the co-captains, Chris Simpson, Jack Halleck, another co-captain, leading scorer for the Whalers, Jaquan Francis, and Shea Dwyer. Francis, another co-captain. Nice look inside and first hoop by Jaden Williams. The big guy gets an easy deuce that brings it down to 15. We're under a minute to play, 30 seconds left for the Vineyard. About a 2-second differential. 3 is in the air. That corner 3 has been left open. Cleared by the Whalers. They can get a shot here. Up early, Williams unable to handle it. Too tall for the big guy. So a turnover with 16 seconds remaining. Down to 10. Drive in, dish back out. 3 is in the air. Off the rim, no good. Tapped up. 1 second, counts if it goes. Off the rim, too tall. 48-33 will be our score as we head to the fourth quarter. We'll take a little break here on the NSC. Whalers got some work to do to pull this one off.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
I want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium for the fourth quarter of the JV game. Bonus coverage here on the NSC and NCTV. We will have the varsity game coming up. We also have senior recognition before the game, so stay with us for that as 6 seniors will be recognized. Whalers begin the fourth quarter with the ball. Nifty pass, not intended of course, but foul called as Smith takes a tumble. Or Williams, excuse me, Jaden Williams. So a quick foul called on the Whalers, or on the Vineyarders. Ooh, near travel, but up with the left, and again, another chippy missed by Nantucket. And quickly back the other way, and too easy of a hoop there for point number 49 and 50 for the Vineyard, as they have been in control of this midway through the first quarter and have held a double-digit lead for the entirety of the second half. And it's now up to 17 with 7:26 remaining in the game. Whalers going to need some help here. David Boulter into the game, number 30, big guy for Nantucket. Shot is off. Vineyard controls the rebound momentarily. Three is in the air, no good. It's just, if you go to Sports Connection, just YouTube Nantucket Sports Connection, and it'll come up. And again, it'll be up there, so he can watch it anytime he wants. Drive in the lane, off the Vineyard foot, but they retain possession. And again, off the foot, so Whalers do finally cause the turnover. Clock stops at 6:52 momentarily. Whalers down 17, so gonna have to get some hoops here in a hurry. Lucas, nice long steps for the sophomore as he goes through the lane with a Giannis-like move there to score the deuce with a little smooch off the backboard. 50-35. Three is in the air. Rainbows off the rim, no good. Lucas grabs the rebound, and he is harassed by a couple of different Vineyarders and forced to travel. That's got to be a foul. Strong with the ball, but unfortunately called for the travel. This clock stops with 6:20. Vineyard with another possession. Quickly inside and too easy, as number 0 scores off the inbounds. 52-35 now as we approach 6 minutes to play. Drive in, left-handed shot finally goes in. Nice little floater by Jake Grant. Vineyard quickly breaks the Whalers, and a good dish. Reverse layup is scores, and count the hoop. 3-point opportunity for number 0 for the Vineyard. Again, this is the JV game, varsity game coming up very shortly. How much time are we going to warm up?
Probably 20 minutes.
Okay. Talking with now famous AD Travis Lombardi. If you didn't catch him on news the other night,
Channel 7
you can
emailed me too.
You can jump on the Nantucket Current. They've got the interview talking about Coach Belichick, the next coach of the Whalers football team. It's a good story. Hey, you can't deny it. Good luck with that. Yeah. 5:53 to go here. Again, Vineyard in control, up 18 now with the free throw. Second free throw up and also good. So 56-37, largest lead of the game. Nice try by the Vineyard player to inbounds it. Got to give. So the Whalers will drop the JV game here. And finally a three rains in by Jake Grant. 56-40. And timeout called by Coach Arroyo for the Vineyard with 5:35 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll take a break here on the NSC and bring it back. Whalers down 16 in the fourth.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
I want to welcome you back to the JV game here at John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Final 5:30 as the Whalers going to need hoops in a hurry here, down 16. Starts on this end, though. They can get some stops and quick hoops. No lead is safe with the three-point line, so Whalers got a couple of good shooters right here in Grant and Smith. Good double team. Nice steal by Tartamella, and the Whalers control it. Smith over to Grant, and it finally rolls in, laid on the rim there and falls in, down 14 now. And a turnover. Nope. Knocked out of bounds by Grant. .453 to go. Still plenty of time for a miracle comeback, but it will be a near perfect 450 to make it happen. Good pressure, and again, a couple of guys open as they get it over the half-court stripe. 20 to shoot for the Vineyard. Good pressure by Tartamella on the top of the zone. Little quick inside-out three in the air. That's short. Tartamella gathers the rebound. Numbers if they want it. Tough. Oh, that's got to be a foul. Ripped down to the court and no whistle. They give it to the Whalers for the possession, but that should have been a foul. Now they give it to the Vineyard. So bad all around. 4:23 to play. Whalers set up their press. That was an opportunity to get a hoop. And nearly a 10-second call, but leads to an easy hoop, but missed. The number 0 misses the chippy. That's got to be a travel. Finally, Whalers get a call here and get possession at 4 minutes and 7 seconds left here in the fourth. Should be about a 20-minute difference once this game finishes to the start of the the varsity game. Threes in the air, no good. Needed that one. As we are under 4 minutes to play here, Vineyard in control, up 14. Perimeter passing now inside. Good opposite pass. Missed shot. And the Vineyard gets it back, three in the air, no good. Nice rebound by Lucas, and finally a whistle on the Vineyard on the loose ball. But just the third team foul, so it'll be the Whalers needing to go the full length of the court. Vineyard can set up their press. 3:30 to go, 56-42. Vineyard with the lead. Nice bounce pass, and here's Grant on the run, pulls up for three, no good. Tipped out of bounds, nope. Kept in bounds nicely by the Vineyard. And weaving through a couple of defenders, leads to an easy shot. Off the rim, no good. Whalers avoid the easy shot, three in the air, got it! Jake Grant with a three, quick timeout by Coach Benson. And it's down to 11. That's the closest it's been in about a quarter. With 3:05 to go, The Whalers have drawn back to within 11. We'll keep it here as Coach Arroyo is a little upset. But the Whalers, again, missing all those chippies inside. This could be a much closer game if they at least hit a couple of those. 3 team fouls on the Vineyard, just 2 on the Whalers, so the bonus will come into play here towards the end of the game. Again, stay tuned as we will bring you the varsity game as close to right after here as we can. And do want to thank DC Collins. He's going to tag in here probably around halftime and take over the call here as I'm going to jump over to the hockey game and call that one, as we'll have games on Channel 8. So the Whalers varsity basketball game will remain on Channel 8. 1072 will cover the hockey game. And of course, YouTube, you can choose between the two. So open a couple of different Chromes and you can watch both of them at the same time. Good double team by the Whalers. Vineyard gets it across. And they will now use some clock because they've got about 20 seconds to go. And that's a tough spot. Down to 10. Inside out it goes. Good recovery by the Whalers. Tough shot. In and out. Whalers control the rebound. Up ahead, easy hoop, up and in, 56-47. As Jake Grant scores the hoop. And over the baseline, they'll get a warning on the first one. So 2:23 to go. Whalers have been as close as they've been since the first half. Down just 9. Quick pass goes to half court. Lucas unable to get there. And foul as the shot rolls in and out. So Whalers fortunate there. But it'll be number 0 for the JV Vineyarders at the line shooting 2. .2:16 to play. 3 team fouls now on the Whalers. So they've got 1 to give. First free throw is up and good. Back to a 10-point advantage. And missed free throw gathered by Lucas. Got to think three-pointer here. And timeout called by Coach Benson to talk it over. He didn't like where it was with 24 seconds left on the shot clock. They will have an opportunity to dent into this 10-point lead. We'll take a break here on the NSC. We'll be right back with the final 2:05 of the JV game.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
Want to welcome you back to John J. O'Neill Gymnasium. Final 2:05 here. Whalers down just 10 now. Got to think three-pointer here. There it is. Splash! Gavin Smith makes it interesting here, down to 7 points. Pressure, loose ball. Ooh. Vineyard can again use some clock here. Corner 3, denied by Lucas. Cross court it goes. Again, playing a little keep away here. Down to 15 to shoot for the Vineyard. And an easy shot goes off the rim. They get a fresh shot clock, and that's a good foul. Got to stop it somehow. Vineyard will have to put it in bounds here. Just 4 team fouls. So a nice comeback here in the fourth quarter by the Whalers. Finally getting a couple of those threes to hit. And again, if they'd have hit a couple of those chippies, this would be a Whalers lead. Nonetheless, you got me a little excited here for a JV game. We're ready to go here. It's Vineyard Day. Inside, again, another easy hoop. And that might have iced it with a minute to go. Got to hit a three here if you're going to have a chance. Drive in, dish, and a foul called. So that helps. Clock stops with a minute 2. Whalers down 59-50. Next foul will be shooting for both teams. Bonus coverage here on the NSC and NCTV. A triple header now as we're bringing you the JV game because the bus was late. Got to go up with it. Got to go up with it. Near travel. Offensive rebound lost out of bounds, and that should do it. Unfortunately, just not enough time for the Whalers to mount much more of a comeback. They're going to have to foul here and hope for some missed free throws. Loose ball, but so not fouling. Gonna let it play out here. So wisely done by Coach Benson, actually, as you know, this is a JV game, varsity game. Finally a foul called with 32 seconds to go. So again, we will bring you the varsity game coming up here. It'll be closer to 1 o'clock by the time it goes off. Maybe just after 1 o'clock, all said and done. But we will bring you the senior recognition ahead of the game. And of course, the entirety of the varsity game on NCTV will be in its entirety on Channel 8. It'll be on 1072 until we start the festivities over at the Bog at the Nantucket Community Ice Rink. And a timeout called with 32 seconds to go. Vineyard, after the 2 free throws, now with an 11-point lead at 61-50. Whalers had the ball down 7 and were unable to come up with a good shot. And the Vineyard has bumped it back up to an 11-point lead with just 32 seconds remaining. Again, got to be 3-pointers from here on out. And a big crowd. Already filing in here. Again, I think they were anticipating it already being the varsity game, but nonetheless, a nice crowd to see the finish of what has been an exciting game, but despite the Vineyard being pretty much in control of the score, it's been very competitive, back and forth. Again, the Whalers just couldn't hit a 3-pointer in the first half and have missed a bunch of chippies underneath. I think when Coach Benson looks at the clock, here's a 3-pointer in the air. Nicely done by the Whalers to quickly get it up. Out of bounds, it'll remain Whalers ball, but just 23 seconds now left on the game clock. 61-50 our score. As always, thanks for joining us here for some early coverage of hoops. We were here and ready to go. 3-pointer in the air, short off the iron, and Lucas gets to it, puts it up. 61-52, but the clock continues to run down to 10 seconds. And that will do it. Oh no, Lucas intercepts. A running 3-pointer goes off. Lucas jumps for the rebound, and that'll do it. An exciting game to start things off for us here. It'll be a triple header. Now that we've added on the JV game, final score 61-52. We'll take a break here on the NSC. Come back with the varsity game very shortly here on NCTV's presentation of Whalers Athletics, also on the NSC on YouTube. Thanks for joining us here for the JV game. Final score 61-52, Vineyard with a win.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com. Support for the NSC provided in part by Myrick O'Connell, attorney at law, providing legal services for Massachusetts residents for over a century. Learn more at myrickoconnell.com.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.